Yo, how's it going, guys? Travel Links here, and we are back, and we are live, and we are bringing you some more War Robots. Um, Today I'm gonna do something a little different, because I've been playing with a couple of guys now from the clan here, and some lower level players, and they want to know what certain bots look like and stuff like that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and play around with a few different things. I set up a couple of things here in the background. I've got that Leo with the Gecko Flux. I've got my Rajin. You can't see it, but it's set up with some Zeus cannons. And let's see, I've got the Fujin here set up with some Orkans. Just some, crazy little things. See if I can't remember if I did any more. But we'll figure that out later. Oh, and I was thinking about doing something with the Griffin. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of, how viable they are as you keep going up the ranks. Now, these are things that actually are, really strong for a long time. Like, I ran the Griffin, the Plasma Griffin, all the way up through gold, all the way up through diamonds before I started to get these, like, nicer looking bots, you know what I'm saying? So, um... it's definitely like, worth the effort to do some of these, especially as most of these are actually available through the 100 key crate. Though that may change and probably will pretty quickly. They're talking about combining it with the Royale system, from what I hear, and the Royale system is going to disappear, and we'll have something absolutely brand new. Which probably means less for us in terms of goodies and stuff, but tis what it is. So a lot of the stuff that I got while I was working my way up through silver and gold leagues, I got through those ticket crates, and we'll play with a couple of those because they are up to level that I was using them at in diamonds. So we'll get there in a minute, but first we're going to go ahead and get a baseline here. So this will be my second match this evening. I might still be a little rusty. I'm still working my way through a cup of hot chocolate. But we'll dive in, we'll see how we do here with, this is kind of what I've decided just last night, this morning, is going to be my standard operating for a little while here. I'm going to see if I can cut these guys off on their way across. And then we're going to get this guy here. Come on. Targeting system's been a little nuts lately. It doesn't seem to know what it wants to lock onto. We got some shock trains over there. I'm also trying not to use my modules so much anymore because I'm not really making the same amount of tokens as I'm putting in or as I'm using. So we're going to try and wean ourselves off of that now. Alright, we got a shock train, so I'm going to pull out the Lancelot here. It's probably my best bet. Plasma will get through his shields, and my physical shield will block a lot of the damage coming in from that shock train. So if he targets me first, then that kind of mitigates the damage for everyone else. I will use my active ability for something like this, though. I'm sorry, buds. I feel your pain because I also run one of those, and I also feel that pain. Also getting shot from behind. Yeah, that's right. I'm coming for you now. Come on, just decap it even. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, at least now they have something to worry about. Oh, and we've actually got 4 capped on them. So, it looks pretty busy and blue over here to my right. So I'm going to continue to move left here. And, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sometimes depth perception throws me off a little bit here. Yeah, we've got, 2-on-2-ish situation going on there. Aye, away. Alright, well, we're still feeling a little rusty. We're only 4 minutes into this match, and, you know, I'm on my second to last bot here. So I gotta play it a little safer. You know, I kind of feel like I've put my work in here, and it's time for them to pick up the slack now. Let's go ahead and take out this guy's shielding. Tried to warn you. Okay, we've still got them, yeah, you know, we've got them pretty well pinned down, so, we should be alright. I've still got one more bot left, but, we're gonna see if how far we can get with this thing here. My last one is a ranged bot, so, whoa! Not as effective on this map. But, we'll see what we can do here. Reach out and touch somebody. Whoop, bam. Screw you too, man. It falls apart in little pieces on the floor. When teamwork is gone, tell you what. Can't do much over there. But we can hopefully keep them contained a bit here. Alright, so for our first match back. Second match, sorry. Not too shabby, we did win, at least. Top 2 beacons, woohoo! Yeah, but we're gonna have to try a little harder than that, aren't we? aren't we? So we're gonna go ahead and play with things a little bit here. So I learned from the name will come to me in a bit. He suggests having four brawlers and a ranged support unit in your lineup, just to kind of have a balance. And so I try and follow that, and actually, yeah, definitely do that. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out our ranged unit here. Why don't we go ahead and pull out that Zeus Rajin? It's probably, it's about as high in level as anything else I got going on, you know what I'm saying? So why not? We're gonna go ahead and give her a shot, and um, but we probably want a quantum radar on that thing. And then, let's give this a go and see how we do here. We'll switch things out a little bit at a time, and we'll give each one a test in kind of a controlled environment, and just see how effective it is now. I'm playing against some masters now. Every once in a while I do see champions, which is pretty cool, and a lot of experts league players, and so we're just gonna see how effective these still are on the battlefield now with all of the new updates, with the new modules, the new bots and weapons, and all of this. Are these things still viable, or are they not worth your time to upgrade them? Um, Hopefully we're gonna drop into a match here pretty quick. There we go. Alright, well this isn't exactly the map to be trying out this Rajin on now, is it? Um, hmm. But we'll go in with the Heihachi. It's my favorite way of entering this map because, it gives me the option to do either cover the center beacon or this center rear beacon back here. Sort of flexible, and that way I can see which way their team is heading and move accordingly. So it looks like they've got a heavy presence there going for center. But they've got a sneaker over here, and I'm going to go and take care of this guy. There we go. Alright, that's over and done with. Let's, whoa. We got a stealth bot coming in. Gonna get out of his way. For just long enough. There we go. We got an angle? No, we don't. Alright. Well, that's cool. Whoop. 1, 2. There we go. Alright. I saw some red back here. No? No. Okay, that was upstairs. We got some red over there. I got some red coming in from the right. There we go. They're moving over there. They're heading towards spawn, but quite frankly, they're not going to accomplish much there except to drive us nuts. So I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. That'll be someone else's job. My job right now is just kind of hold down this zone right here. Which kind of involves their spawn as well. Alright, we got two of them going into stealth mode right there. He's going to drop out in a second. 2, 1, bam. Alright, I'm going to tag this guy. Hopefully shotgun's over there is going to be able to hold my side. Nope, not at all. Oh, we got one coming from behind. Alright. Alright, so, I wasn't going to do that. That was a quick thumb. and take care of this little problem. Alright, good. We're going to go ahead and move back on center. I was going to pull out the tryin and start playing around in the front yard there, but unfortunately my thumb was quicker than my brain there, and decided that we were in fact going to tank this next round, in a different meaning than, you know, I guess there's two ways of looking at what a tank is, but alright, so we got one moving along in the backyard here. I'm gonna help him clean this out first, because we've still got time while they move up. 2, 1, thank you very much. I should have reloaded, that's my own fault. Okay, clean. What we got here? Clean. We're going to reload as we move up on this guy here. And then we're going to reload again. Alright, that looks well covered in the front yard, so we're going to move up towards the backyard here. Ooh, hello, Inquisitor. He's got some flamethrowers and some plasma, which means he's doing heavy damage to me now, so we got to play this a little safer. Whoa! There we go. I can see you. And we're going to die here. Alright. I'd love to pull out the Pursuer right now, but the match is almost over, and we did want to test out this tryin here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. One thing about the tryin is it's very slow. Very, very slow. I should have actually put a flux on this thing, giving it a little bit more range. He's healing while I'm hitting him, which kind of defeats the purpose, but that's okay. Why is he still taking no damage? Okay, now I understand why he's not taking damage. And then there were two. So I'm just going to work this and try and find an angle here. I'm not even going to have time, really. I'm going to be honest here. Luckily I have that, and he did that. Thank you very much. That was just the break I was looking for. Okay, I do... Oh, it's over. Well, that was pretty good. Not too shabby. We are going to try and find another match, though, here that will allow us to play with this tryin. One thing about the tryin is that as you get farther into the games, the tryin becomes very slow. All the dash bots, all the rockets, all the everything else, and you're trying to find a clean shot, it gets very difficult to do so. Here's a good match for tryin. Here's a good match for tryin. Which side are we on? We're on this side. And so that makes it a less appealing choice as you get more and more of these these newer bots. I'm still not even running the new bots, but the newer bots have more appeal because of the fact that they're faster and they've got all this and that. But, in all the way up through gold, You know, diamonds, this Rajin is pretty powerful. It is a huge tank, and it is actually used efficiently and effectively by some, champions and stuff, with various output, you know, setups. But I find it very susceptible to rocket fire, especially Orkans. And also Columbus are very dangerous. So let's go ahead and set up here. Now this means I essentially have almost the equivalent of 3 Zeus cannons here. Because once I go into sentry mode, or that have view, I get a damage output boost. And so I'm going to see if I can't cover this. Why am I not able to see him? He's right there. Why am I not able to see him? But you can see how it limits my ability, because now, there's no mobility to it. So all of a sudden I see this Columbus fire coming in. He's got some splash damage that's actually able to get past my shields, and all of a sudden I'm kind of just a sitting duck because I can't move. So, it does definitely have its limitations, as powerful as it is. As a team, though, we're definitely holding on to this. I'm not going to do so well in terms of my rank score, but, that's alright. Yeah, see, there's that Columbus fire. I couldn't even get a lock on him before he had me down. Oh, I see. That wasn't Columbus. That was those tridents. Anyway, I think we have some work to do here. So let's just go ahead and clean this all out now. Another thing about something like the Rajin, especially the Rajin, is that it allows you to get into this sort of sedate mentality where you don't worry about anything except what comes in front of your crosshairs, which can be very limiting, both for your score and also for your team. Being able to move around and be active and stuff and whatnot allows you to keep up with what's going on the battlefield, and be able to move and plan accordingly. So it looks as though this guy needs some help. Okay, you got him at least. Good. Ah, that was a bad jump. That was a bad jump. That was a bad jump. Alright. Sorry, I just had to have a little facepalm moment there. I got distracted. He's got shock train. He just wasted his, oh no, maybe not. But he's not going to be able to see me now. I'm feeling very rusty right now. we may have to put this on pause and go for a smoke break. Oh my various gods! Modes. Well, that sucked. Those tridents nowadays are pretty freaking crazy. You know, maybe you want to play with those actually. I don't really have tridents to play with. But that might be something you want to look at here. Let's check this out. Yeah, see, there you go, Masters League. Anyway, let's go ahead and try one more, and then we'll switch it into something else. Although for these tests, maybe we should drop into some deathmatch, because that's more suited to sort of testing out different bots and weapons combinations. So we'll do that after this match. Or before this match. Why don't we do that? There we go. Alright. It's a decent board for it too. So, I need to figure out where I want to position myself to get some angles. And we are going to play with this regime here. Ooh, question. Yes, indeedy. I wonder what else we can climb. But that's going to be an issue right there. That zenith fire, I've got nothing to block that. So then your option is to have one of your slots be an Ansel shield. To protect from rocket fire, right? But what's that leave you? That leaves you one heavy slot and 200,000 hit points. This guy's just gonna cook through my, yeah, and there comes the rocket fire. Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is an excellent combination. This is an excellent setup until you get up beyond, you know, beyond Gold League and Diamond League. You can get away with it for a while. By the time you get to Masters, this becomes obsolete, and you're going to be looking for something else. So we may go ahead and change it a bit, make it more of a brawler, and see if we can do that. But at this point, I'm just trying to march in on them to try and find an angle. And now I have as many hit points as, say, a griffin. You know, so, you know, it's not really... Not really up to it. Not really up to it. I think that if you were gonna do sort of a heavy bot with like a Zeus cannon or something like that, you're better off going with the Fury. You won't get the built-in shield, but you'll get a pretty good base amount of hit points once it levels up, and you'll also get 3 heavy slots mounted on top, which gives you you know, chance to get different angles and stuff. So I'm gonna try and draw this guy out to the open here. He's gonna have to jump. No, he's not. He's got Columbus. So he's got me all the way to 500 meters. Yeah, basically way too slow, way too awkward. Not really fit for the level of gameplay. Okay, good, you got him. That being said, it might be interesting to take the Ansel shield off of this here Leo, or Lancelot, and drop it on that Regine, and go ahead and give it a flamethrower. So we'll give that a try here in a minute. Huh. Well, that was fun. Should we drop in on this guy? Where are you at, buds? There you are. That's a greasy little monkey, isn't he? Alright, we got that Mercury coming in over here. Making his presence felt. So I'm going to try and get as close to him as I can before activating my ability here. 6, 5. You would too. And I got locked down. I'm toast. Locked down. Alright, let's just hold back and do some damage. Get out of the way. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Okay. It's over. Dump it, bud. You've been sitting in that freaking bot the entire match. You're not gonna do anything with a freaking sniper rifle when they're, 30 feet in front of you. Any Hoosier. Let's go ahead and make some changes here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to try a couple of things here in this next set of matches. As you can see, I've put this Fujin in. This is the one I was telling you about. I have a clanmate that was talking about setting one of these up. 3 Orkans on a Fujin, so we'll go ahead and give those a try. And then, let's go ahead and drop that Ansel shield here. And then we've got a Rajin with an Ember and an Ansel shield, and we're going to go ahead and put this to work as a brawler and see how it does. So we're going to go ahead and drop into some battles here. I think we're going to stick with Deathmatch, even though it's not really my preferred style of gameplay. Just kind of gives you a baseline of, what these things are capable of. That being said, it is a different set of parameters that are involved, and so maybe these won't actually work out so well, and maybe I should move into some more domination matches here pretty soon. But where to start? Well, let's start with this Rajin here, and we're going to go ahead and hold down a corner. Okay, I'm not in range there. I am in range here, though. There's a lot of rocket fire going on, but I do have that Ansel shield. The tricky part is just getting in there and getting that angle. Especially because playing in deathmatch, people tend to play a lot more of the sort of aphid, hydra, vortex kind of weaponry. Whereas in domination, it's more more of a direct fire situation. So here we go. All right. This is not good already. Come on, back it up. All right. Let's go ahead and put that Fujin to work now. Let's see what we can do here. Now the Fujin right now, as it is, has only got 100,000 hit points to it. So, oh, hello. That's definitely hurting it a bit. I can't remember. I think I got it up to like level 8 or something like that. But the Orkans on this are level 8, level 9 Orkans at least. So we got it covered on that side. You gonna come around the corner here? Are you? Are you? Yayo. And that's it. Yeah, extremely squishy. Not really something I recommend to be putting into the heat of battle so close. In really low leagues, well, not really low leagues. Let's be nice about it at least. In gold league, in silver league, that's fine because most of your opponents you're gonna face are gonna have more like they're going to be running more of the Punishers and stuff like that. And for that, the shield works amazingly well, actually. But, once you start hitting like Mad Orcan Fire or a lot of Plasma, Plasma is going to kill you really quick. Because it goes right through the shield. It just ignores the shield altogether, and so all of a sudden you're faced with just having 100,000 hit points and someone's counting at you with plasma, you're pretty well toast. So I definitely don't recommend using the Fujin as a close quarters combat platform. This guy's just intent on hitting our spawn every time. 3, 2, 1, yes, I know you're there. You're annoying as freak, and you're not doing anything except being annoying. Alright, I think I've got a couple bots left. But we are really close. Closely matched here, and so I don't want to just dump a bot. I do want to make sure that I get every last. Thank you very much. Every last lockdown. I can edit it. Whoa, he's got that. He's not doing much with that. Let's get out of his way nonetheless. Coming on over here. Two, one. Good night. 3, 2, 1. You're annoying. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Ping. Ping. Whoops. Hey, I told you to die. I said down, boy. Get down, get down. He's using that heal ups module. Repair module. And they're hiding out a little more now. So they're going to make me work for some angles here. But we'll find them. That was a bad jump. I'm done. That was a bad jump. Alright. So we're definitely going to take that Fujin out of the lineup now. Well, no. Let's go ahead and hit up one more match here. I'm not going to worry about the tail of the tape. I'm just going to keep skipping on through. Because we're looking at a seat of the pants kind of situation. And we more so want to look at domination. Because... well, at least for myself and kind of catering towards my gameplay style, I'm not really playing a lot of deathmatch, and so my gameplay isn't really suited for the deathmatch. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm better off playing something I'm accustomed to while testing something I'm not accustomed to. If that makes sense. Which I think it does. Alright, Raven, you're in my way. And he's used his ability. And we're toast. Alright, well, that sucks. So I guess this regime is essentially taking the place of my Lancelot here in my lineup. We're going to play the tank role here with this. And sucks to be you. You used your ability already because you were toast. Go ahead and reload. How do I have no shield? That's fascinating. And how am I doing no damage to that Lancelot? That's even more fascinating. fall off the edge, bud. I'm gonna pull out the pursuer here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that Lancelot took next to no damage from that Ember. Hello. Last time I checked, that Ember eats through shields. And of course, you know, like, where everyone is covering, we lose the beacon. You know, sometimes I think that people are trying to lose. Who's this guy with no hit points? I'm getting frustrated. Well, this Fujin is pretty well useless here. But I guess they won't get to this beacon. Like, is that the goal here? Is just to keep them from getting to this beacon? Like, come on, guy. Another one that takes absolutely no damage. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to put this on pause, and we'll come back in a couple of minutes and return to the gameplay, and maybe with a fresh outlook, I will be able to perform a little better. But for now, seem to be just not having it, not having it. But I do want to see how this looks. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. For now, we should call it. Trouble Links will sign off.